Hey friends, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel. And how would you feel if Ritchie Blackmore scammed you out of more than $180,000? Okay, so this scam that happened is absolutely mind-blowing. And to be clear at the beginning here, it wasn't actually Ritchie Blackmore, but it was someone who was pretending to be Ritchie Blackmore, which honestly seems like kind of an odd choice, but that's the world we live in. So I'll get into this story and I'll tell you guys all the details and everything. And as bizarre as this is, it's easy to kind of like laugh about it because it's so strange. But it's actually the kind of story that really just makes your blood boil, because the person that got scammed here was a terminally ill cancer patient. And I think if you didn't hate scammers enough already, and we talk about all kinds of weird guitar scams and everything here on the Guitar Max channel, but if you didn't hate them enough already, by the end of this article, you really will. Now, this article is from Loudwire, and I'm going to have a link to the original article down in the video description below. But of course, guys, real quick, if you enjoy videos like this, checking out cool new guitars and staying up on all the latest news in the guitar universe, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay, let's go on over and check this out. Here is the headline right here from Loudwire. Scam artist posed as Ritchie Blackmore to steal almost $184,000. Look at this here. One of Ritchie Blackmore's former classmates has been scammed out of almost $184,000 by someone pretending to be the former Deep Purple co-founder. Valerie Horwood, a terminally ill cancer patient, was conned into sending a series of Apple gift cards over a period of 3 years. The fake Blackmore connected with Horwood through Facebook, then began requesting money for fake investments through messaging apps. The gift cards can be redeemed at many retail outlets and supermarkets. My mother is not a stupid old lady, Horwood's daughter Debbie told The Sun. She's very streetwise and very switched on. She was probably quite lonely. She was enjoying the chats that they were having. It is quite heartbreaking that she was sucked in. The con was only discovered when Horwood was forced to ask her family for money in order to pay bills. Her worried daughter accessed Horwood's bank account only to discover that her life savings had vanished. She was pulled into a false sense of security, thinking she had this really good friend who was a famous person, Debbie said. She really did not believe us when we told her that it was a scam. And that is perhaps one of the most heartbreaking things of situations like this, because I hate to say it, but scams like this happen all the time. So a lot of these scammers, they're very good at rapport building, right? They're very good at like, hey, how have you been? Oh, I really miss you. Tell me how you're doing. Oh, I wish we could have spent more time together, pretending to be some old friend from the past or something like that. That can be very good at making you feel, like you're lucky to know them, right? Or making you really have these great warm and fuzzy feelings. And so you don't want to believe that this person is not who they say they are. It becomes a situation where you convince yourself of their good intentions without them having to convince you because of how you want to feel about yourself. A few months back, I got a Facebook message from my Uncle Joe. And my Uncle Joe lives over on the East Coast. And in this message, it was like, hey, go check out this website. I think you can, it was some kind of an investment thing. It's like, go to this website, you can sign up for this course. And it's, these great investing opportunities. You can make a lot of money. Yay! Right? Of course, my Uncle Joe has never, ever in his life sent anything like this. So I just clicked on the profile link and then went over. And it's like, well, it's my Uncle Joe's picture, his profile picture, and his name. But nothing else on the account is the same. And when I went and searched, it's like, oh, wow. Somehow I have two Uncle Joes now. I have the real one, and I have this fake scammer one that wanted me to go sign up at this investment website. Another really common Facebook scam is where someone right, sends you a link, and it'll say something like, hey, so-and-so, I think you know this person. It looks like they died recently. And there'll be a link to like their obituary or something. And it won't have the person's name, Okay, and the person who's sending it is, yeah, like an old school friend or a distant family member or something. And it's the same thing where a scammer has cloned someone else's page. They've, grabbed their profile picture and they've used their name and created a new account and then messaged you from that account. So at first glance, it looks like it's coming from someone you know, and it's so hard to resist that urge to be like, oh, somebody I know died, one of my old school friends, I got to go look at it. And bam, you click on the link, and the link is like download a virus or malware or something like that. That is super common, and it's very, very easy to get suckered in by that stuff. Now, as far as guitar scams, I've made several videos on that topic. I'll put some of those down in the video description below. And the only thing I'll say about that here is that no, they're not really selling a blemished Gibson Les Paul for $79, plus shipping or something. Those websites that you find through Facebook or Instagram, those are always scams. And back to this thing with Ritchie Blackmore here. I mean, think about the situation. Put yourself in this woman's shoes, right? So she's, terminally ill cancer patient. She's going through this terrible medical ordeal, probably just really down in the dumps. And then, wow, she hears, she gets this message from her old schoolmate who went on to massive worldwide success, as a rock star. Oh, what a wonderful thing. What a breath of fresh air. And wow, this person, he's and he's wealthy, he's famous, right? So he knows about money and investments, and he's recommending I invest in this thing, right? You can see it's easy to be taken in by this stuff. And I think in this situation and a lot of these other scam situations, it really comes down to where the scammer sets up a situation where you can easily talk yourself into it. You want it to be true, right? You desperately want it to be true. And so you just keep going down the rabbit hole. And yeah, I'll send some money. I'll send a little more money. This person is still talking to me. If it was a scam, maybe they would have disappeared by now. So maybe it's good, right? It must be good. Okay, now this article is not over here. So let's read the rest of it here. As Horwood's financial situation worsened, okay, so the daughter checked her bank account and realized that all of her money was gone. What's going on? It goes on here. As Horwood's financial situation worsened, the 81-year-old Fleet, Hampshire resident became so distraught that she reportedly attempted suicide. Her world just completely fell apart, Debbie added. She couldn't comprehend what had happened. It's a hard thing to take on that you have just given all of your money away to a scammer. The case is now under investigation by local police in the UK. In the meantime, a fundraising page has been launched to help restore Horwood's life savings. She is suffering from cancer of the pancreas, ouch, liver, and spleen. So guys, the fundraising page, I'm going to put that link down in the video description below if you want to go and contribute, all right? And it goes on here. We are fighting for justice for my mom and to recoup her money so that she can decide what she wants to do with it in her time left, Debbie said. My mom may need to go to a nursing home soon, and that's what she could be using her money for, not for some scammers to go and buy a Rolex watch or a smart car. And here's the thing. This article here is talking about this one particular woman, right? There's probably many other people that got taken in by this, but we simply don't know about it. For all we know, this exact scammer could still be out there currently scamming people, doing something similar, or even the exact same thing. It's totally possible. Okay, now guys, again, I'm going to put the original link for this article down in the video description below because the rest of the article, I won't go through all of this, but they have a connected article which is 8 other scams that are kind of like this. And this is really fascinating stuff. So definitely go to the article, consider contributing to the fundraising page for this woman. And then while you're there, check out all these other scams that have gone on. It's really incredible stuff. And just, it's a reminder, be vigilant. Some things are too good to be true. Just take a moment, step back. And, if you're getting a weird message from somebody, just take a moment and really think about it. Maybe ask a friend what they think, that kind of stuff. Slowing down a little bit in your decision making for these things really helps you avoid making a lot of bad decisions. Okay guys, so let me know what you think about that down in the comment section below. Leave as much hate as you want for scammers in the comment section. And yeah guys, links in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already.